Alrighty then. Welcome in. I am the average. Oh, that's the wrong scene. I am the average goob, and today we're working on Rise of the Intern. We're just picking up where we left off, so almost done with the game design document, and maybe working on the title screen again. Yeah. I changed the font, so we made it really far so far. But I need to find some inspiration, some fonts. This is gonna be a real game, not just a game jam. So I'm gonna put a little bit of effort into some stuff. Welcome in, Stellar Frog.
Thank you. I was first. I was the first one here.
Nobody else here. It's just you and me and Sophie.
Do you need help?
She's like, don't interrupt me.
She's like, don't look at me. She's like, I know what I'm doing.
Ah, okay. Rise of the Intern. Vibrant. This is important. I saw a video the other day, yesterday, and I really want to make the colors vibrant, or at least not just dull at the beginning of the game. So vibrant 2D survivors like RPG set in a hyperbolized corporate world. Hyperbolized? Hyperbolized. Hyperbullies. Hyperbullies. That's who you're fighting. Hyperbullies. Hyper police?
I think that's right.
All right. Wow. We have so many things done in this, even though it just feels like endless amounts of text. The great thing is we have AI these days, so I don't have to hire anybody to go through this and tell me what I mean. I just see if AI will like compress this or something. But basically, this should cover everything to make the game. So I think I ended with, yeah, the primary game mechanics. So I kind of need to describe what those are. And I know I have notes. Can I open notes? Dang. Cannot open them in a sidebar. What can I open in a sidebar? Nothing. Okay. All right, so the movement for the player is primarily top down, 2D motion, vector based movement. I think I'm going to stick with something like that, like I did for Alchemist. It was actually pretty easy to build. Welcome in, Ooga Booga. The stare emote. It feels like that emote feels threatening. Yeah, it feels threatening. Also, I need to figure out how to fix that in the chat with the emotes. I don't know how to fix it.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Like I have custom code written for that, so I wonder if it's just like messing it up. Maybe it's threatening. Maybe I have points for something right now. Well, because you said you have points, I'm assuming it's gonna be for that. Maybe I'm not using the flex boxes properly on that. I'll have to do that offline. I'll do that offline. Hey, Sherlock Holmes in the house. What is up, dude?
Wow.
Gooblius? Your
Wow.
Gooblius friend?
Who even is that?
I haven't heard that name in many years. Back in my day, we used to play games together. How you been, dude? I think the last time I saw you was on your stream, and you were playing that Hunt Showdown like game. It's been 84 years. Yeah, feels like it. Well, it's good to see you, man. What's been new? Yeah, the Twisted Path to Renown. That's right, that game. What's new in the Sherlock Holmes town? pummeled with work and no time for streaming. Oh, dude, right? Life hits you. It hits you when you're trying to do other things. So no, I definitely get that. Look, we even have an emote for that. You know, it's the life hitting you. Yeah, I'm just chilling though. I'm just making a game design document. Unironically glances at notes, glances at your work. You started as an intern at work? No way. Well, this will be right up your alley then. This is Rise of the Intern, a survivors like RPG that I'm gonna be building, and I've got like a lot of inspiration from different survivors games. And I'm gonna be going for kind of like a cartoony art style, and I'm gonna be doing all the art myself. But we have a collectible called Cogs, and as you know, they're just like Pogs. So that'll be one thing that if anybody wants to contribute like Pogs and stuff, or sorry, Cog designs, then we can add them to the game and stuff. But I pulled together some like inspiration for like the leveling up and Fire Emblem for like the stats and just kind of how simple the layout is and stuff. Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. So you started as an intern at work recently? Yeah, yeah, a real mood board. I even put in pranks. I old person Google searched this and I found pranks, but they're not going to be like a primary mechanic in the game. Okay, it was in February. I think I remember that. Weren't you doing some like video stuff? Okay. I mean, I'm just going to write this out. This is the game design document. No, it's a PR marketing firm. Oh, I thought you were doing videos for them. But I remember you saying you're like they were piling the work on you. That must have been when you were an intern. You're talking about that, right? Where they're just giving you everything and anything, like trying to prove yourself. That's pretty cool though. Marketing's a tough gig. Yeah, it was during your intern days. Okay, yeah. Marketing is a tough gig, and especially when you're like new to the company. The people at the top, they have it easy. They just do the meetings all day and tell everybody to do all the work that's impossible to do in the timelines they need. But it's a different beast. It's way different than like advertising agencies and stuff too. 'Cause you have to like plan things. That's 100% what it is. Well, yeah, I mean, I do web development and stuff, and so I have to do a little bit of marketing, but the clients that I have only really just want like flyers and banners and like graphics and stuff. So it's never like I don't have to plan events, thank God. I don't know if I could. Um, what else? I put the I wish I could just have multiple tabs open here for this document. And this is kind of the limiting part of ClickUp, but it's nice to have everything all in one area. But I do need to see what I put in here. Okay, I want them to allocate stat points. Got the talents. Okay. Challenging combat situations. Can't beat a level. They can go back. Quest to level up. Okay. And then player levels. They can allocate their attribute points however they want to change their play style. Okay, survivors like combat. So the player will be placed in a procedurally procedurally. I don't know how to spell procedurally. Proceed rally. I was close. Hey, what's going on, Yogi? Have you reacquired Woody and Jesse yet? Uh, no. I told you I've never seen Toy Story. How's it going? So for the survivors, I'm gonna actually bold these headings to make it easier for me to read. Player will be placed in a procedurally generated level. In dreamlike sequences that pit them against nightmares and scary office situations. Hey, all right, all right. I'll take a little hydrate. Thank you, Ooga Booga. Let me open it. Then I'll take a drink. It's a new drink. Tastes good. Watching episode 6 of Mr. McCohen. I don't know what that is. McMohan? The WWE guy? I've only ever seen the memes with his face. I don't actually know who he is. I don't really know anything about WWE. A documentary about him. That's interesting. So, question. No, I'll get it later. What do you mean? You can't just say you have a question and then not ask. You don't want to take your stream over? No, feel free. That's why I stream. I'm here to act like I'm working on a video game. Hence the reason I'm in a game design document.
I'm curious now.
But yeah, now I'm curious. No, feel free. We're at the beginning of the stream too, so I mean, I haven't really gotten into anything serious yet. Might as well start now. Let's see. So that they must fight against waves of enemies. The boss said go. Yeah. Just don't disappear though. don't build up the question and then leave.
Never talks in your stream ever again.
The player will be placed in a procedurally generated level in dreamlike sequences that pit them against nightmares and scary office situations. We'll just say nightmarish office situations that they must fight against waves of enemies. The player will have mostly passive abilities that target the enemies on their own and on different timers. Hey, Flavius. Welcome in. Just popping to say hi, going to bed. Take care. Have an awesome stream. Thank you for the drive by. Hope you have a good sleep, and I'll catch you around. The VODs are always available, so if we talk anything poorly about you, you'll know. It'll be saved. Sorry, my watch was like digging into my skin. We're good though. All right. Player will have a few active abilities that they can use when they need, which will trigger a cooldown. These abilities can be targeted automatically or precision based, depending on the action. I don't know.
Look at this real fast.
What?
The Mythic Demon Hunter set.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It looks sick.
Looks like the Spider Queen, not gonna lie.
What's from the Spider Place?
All right, long story short, it's the internet in 2024, so I know there has to be a way. That was a really short story. There has to be a way to I'm just kidding. Partner needs to download these videos for work. I can watch it and record it in real time with OBS, but that's a pain in the ass, and I really don't want to sit through 14 hours of this garbage. I've inspected the page element, and it's an embedded Vimeo video. How do you download it directly in a slightly less, say, surreptitious way?
Surreptitious. Oh, you said it right.
Surreptitious way. Uh, Surreptitious. I've never heard that word before.
I've heard that word before, but I don't know what it means.
All right. I don't know, dude. I don't download videos anymore. I think recording it through OBS is an interesting way that you could do that. I think Vimeo has a download, don't they? Oh, unless they don't let you download it. Not very nice, kind of perhaps off the books. I mean, let's say that you do have access to this video and it's totally you're allowed to download. Why do you need to download it? Why can't it just be viewed a different way? But there is an extension to download videos. I don't know, man. I really haven't needed to download a video in like ever. I don't download videos. That's interesting. Like I guess I haven't thought about that. Um, but you can probably just that Google search that I did. You probably find the Chrome extension, but um, it's the only way I can think of because that video is not technically stored as like a raw file that you can just access directly and download. So, I mean, Vimeo's whole thing is to allow you so if you don't want people to download it. Their boss is paying for this guy for stupid ass training videos. He's not a complete idiot and won't stop paying for it. Okay. Yeah, there's not an easy way to pick out the embedded Vimeos. But I mean, if you paid for the course, technically that's your copy of the video, right? I mean, I don't know though. Let's just put this in chat. Of course, since Nightbot says it, it doesn't show up in the chat history above me. Everything I say is satire, of course. Don't take my advice. I'm not a lawyer. Um, but yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I haven't really needed to download anything. Videos take up too much space. That's why I just store everything on YouTube. Free storage.
Free real estate.
Yeah, thank you, Sherlock Holmes, for copying and pasting what Nightbot said. Uh, let's see. These items can be found throughout the game's levels. Enemies can drop them. Quests can reward them. Uh, that's really it. And then player can sell cogs on the marketplace to make additional money. Right, yeah. Just a bit too smart not putting them on YouTube. That's what I was thinking. Whoa, the emote is different than what it is on stream. I wonder if it's using a font. You know what? I might be able to fix that. Now that I'm here. Where's my chatbot? Chatbot. So I think I'm setting my chat font to Roboto.
Roboto is a good font.
It is, but let's see if this copies now. It's totally not a stream where I work on my stream. Nope,
You
still
trying
doubling
to
it.
you trying to fix that emote issue?
Yeah, I was just curious if that's what it was. It is not.
No.
I wonder if it no, it's not creating a shadow. That's the actual chat message. I wonder if it's creating a text shadow. I wonder if I can like comment this out. Yeah, sure. Like I wish I could help you more, dude. Like I said though, I haven't really needed to download videos or anything, so it makes it hard to help out there. However, no, I didn't fix it. There was an extension I was using that I could just like it grabs all the media from a page and I could just download it. But it's for like web development purposes. It's like if I needed to snag a logo or something. Whoops. Oh. Well, I'll have to figure that out. All right, something for off stream. Figured it out, I think. Wait, hold. Player can't buy cogs. This makes them valuable. Yo, we got a loading bar. Loading bar in the chat. I think I already defined what career mode and stuff is, technically. Ah! I was just laid my hand on my keyboard and just a bunch of threes. Okay, I didn't give a short description of what career mode is. Okay. Um, player experiences the game's overall narrative and story through this game mode. Hey, he's not as smart as he thought he was. Aren't we all? You know, Sherlock, can I call you Holmes? None of us. All right, I give up. None of us are as smart as we think we are. We're not all that smart. We're as smart as the smartest person in the room, right? We totally know everything.
Is that what they say?
Process is right click, view page source, find the embedded link, use the downloader plugin, profit. No, the question mark is clearly the percentage. We know what happens now. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I knew you weren't dogging on me. I'm just admitting that, like, I'm not as smart as I think I am. And that guy probably thinks his shit don't stink, right? Easy. I'm just kidding. Right. It's all satire. Yeah. We're just hypotheticals right now. This whole thing, I'm not even real. Technically, I'm an AI.
That's true.
I created
That's
an
true.
AI to agree with me.
That's true.
Beep boop. Sorry. What is this? Oh, career mode includes the other game modes as ways to progress the story. In order to beat the game, player must take on this must become CEO and destroy company whilst maintaining $1 million in their bank account. Is this the moment I can spend my precious hard-earned life grind points to to name something? Yeah. So right now we don't have like specific things other than we've got different corporations. So we know that companies they'll need names. And really that's it right now. I mean, I guess if you wanted to name yourself an NPC that works for one of these companies, I'm thinking about naming NPCs because they'll have like their names like in the game. I'm gonna make like interactions and stuff. But right now we have people naming different companies. So we got a financial company called Pyramid Financial. And we got a logistics company named Greasy Pete's Logistics. So these will be like randomly generated for a financial company. It'll be thrown in there. And then if this one's picked, I'm going to tie it to the person and they're going to be like the founder of the company, not the scummy CEO running the business, but the original founder of the company. What does this say? Stoff Himmel, Stuffy, Stuffier. Double check if the spelling's incorrect. Yeah, you can name a company. Here's all the different company types that we have so far. And if you can think of another like corporation, a conglomerate, we can throw like kind of a type in here. So right now we've got game development, marketing, SaaS is like software as a startup. So a lot of like internet businesses right now are SaaS startups.
But it was software as a service.
What did I say?
You said software as a startup.
Oh, sorry. Software as a service startups. I read startup when I said that, I guess. Yeah, sorry. Retail holding companies, like people that own like grocery stores, like the big corporations behind them, big media companies, publishing companies, financial companies, a corporate food company uh like think McDonald's. Like I know really McDonald's is like a marketing company, but big food. Law firms. I'm thinking like Suits, if you've ever seen that. It's a great show. Maybe when you get older. Logistics company. and R&D company. Oh, pharmaceutical. Pharmaceutical. How close was I? Oh, it's a C. Damn it, what a weird word. So there's all those. Like I said, naming like an NPC, or if you wanted to be a piece of office furniture, you could tell me what kind of office furniture you want to be. We did that in Key of the Board Warrior. It's the easiest way to get there, I guess. So like if we played this game, uh this desk is named Foulsoft Games. This cabinet up here somewhere. This one's Gomp 02. Get out of here. Get out of here.
There should be some plant names.
I forgot how to play and I immediately remembered how to play. I think there's something down here. Oh yeah, the plants. You're right. This one right here. This is Emperor Chlorophyllus Vagabond Deathmaster the Fourth. The Peace Lily. Yeah. So if you want to be an office furniture, that's fine too. You know what? I think I can do much better than this art here, but I also really like my art that I did for this game. That printer is quality.
High quality.
There's just a piece of paper always sticking out of it though.
It's just doing its job. It's not the printer's fault no one came to pick it up.
Just like you're leaving me hanging here. Can you name a CEO or a founder? Because I got a name that I can finally spend my points. I mean, honestly, yeah, that's fine too. I think that's fair. Just keep in mind the CEOs are the scummy people that we have to take down. They're the ones who hurt the player in some way that we haven't really figured out yet. Or a founder. You can be like a founder of a specific style of company. So a random company name, you can be the founder of it. You wouldn't have to name the company, you would just be the founder of whatever randomly generates. But let me say, like no racism, no sexism, no anything questionable or anything like that is gonna really go in. So keep it. I don't even know what rating this game would be. Teen. It's gonna have killing, so probably like R. I don't. PG-13. What's before R? I was gonna look up movie ratings, but I don't.
E. Well, movie ratings? I don't
Oh,
know.
I guess game rating systems.
Rated T for teen. E for everybody. That's all. M for mature. It's like all I can think of.
TV Ma. Wait. So who has CEOs or something? I know the rulers, Goober Snoober. Oh, you know the rules. Also, I thought this was funny. Comic mischief. Um, who has CEOs? Everybody. All the companies will have CEOs. But what I was saying is like some people named they named a company, and then I was thinking if they name a company that I can make them the founder of this specific company. But if you wanted to just add your character's name as a founder, I would randomize it. So your founder might be the founder of XYZ game development company, but maybe somebody else's playthrough, you'll be founder of retail holding. So That's how it is. But if you want to name a company, then I would make like your name if you wanted. Um, can we find Vampire Survivors? Doesn't have a rating. Uh, I can't think of any game that this is actually like. Let's see. Let's see the rating categories. Yeah, probably mature. Yeah, this is probably mature. Or teen. What defines teen?
I don't know.
Content is generally suitable for ages 13 and up, may contain violence, suggestive themes, crude humor, minimal blood, stimulated gambling, and or infrequent use of strong language. That's a lot more than I thought you could get away with.
I feel like
Intense violence, blood and
mm,
gore, sexual content, and strong language. Nah, this is probably going to be more teen. You feel like what?
oh, I don't know. I just feel like games targeted to teens probably shouldn't have gambling in them.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, I'm not going to have blood and gore and intent. And I mean, is that intense violence? I don't know.
Killing? Murdering?
Right? But the teen one says uh may contain violence. What's considered intense violence? I don't
Like,
know.
yeah, that's a good point.
Like when I think intense violence, I'm thinking Assassin's Creed.
Like, if you hit something and it falls over and disappears, is that really, that's not really intense violence.
No. Mortal Kombat. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm probably going to be in between the teen and mature for like the themes and stuff, but realistically this is an adults only game because you can't work for a company unless you're an adult. So, anyways, now that we've got the rating figured out. Peggy 17. Boss Rush. Maybe the career mode. Okay, so players' career stats do not carry over between new characters unless in New Game Plus. The kills in Assassin's Creed are teen? Really?
That's surprising.
I guess because it's just straightforward. You're not like, yeah, like Mortal Kombat, it's more detailed gore and stuff. Assassin's Creed, you're just breaking their neck and stabbing them through the chest and slamming their head on a spear in the ground. That's not brutal at all.
No.
Nah. Who knows how they pay for these ratings. They're like, no, 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 it's suitable for children. No, totally. GTA's fine. No. When I was in high school and in college, separate times, I wrote papers on why video games don't make kids violent. Like, would I defend that today? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know if I
Yeah, I
could.
don't know.
The video games are getting way more intense.
All these kids stealing cars and going for joy rides,
I know. That kid was like, what, 7?
something like that.
Gosh.
I learned it in GTA.
Right? All right. We're not gonna include New Game Plus yet. I'm just gonna say the stats don't carry over between the characters. Um if the player loses, they can restart their career run with the same character, except uh, from the status of intern. They keep their levels, progression, but lose money. Ah, shit. All right, everybody. We have a focus mode redeem. So for the next 5 minutes, I think it is. Hang on. Yeah, let's see. For the next 5 minutes. I must focus on writing this document. I'm locking in. If you say anything in chat or anything, I will get back to it. So enjoy the music, enjoy the vibes.
You almost said something.
right. Welcome back, everyone. Hope your focus mode was good.
Was that 5 minutes?
Yeah, that was only 5 minutes. I dropped that down and then made it redeemable multiple times. So thank you for that. Got me through boss rush mode and some of the mini games thought process. So thank you. I wonder if he still responds to redeems in the situation. Ooga Booga, if you were here for my birthday stream, you would know that I don't. And it was a 15-minute timer. That was too much. Hey, welcome in. Stoneck, how you doing? Caught me in the middle of a focused engage mode where I was totally focused. In the car. These mini games don't affect the car. uh, why did I just get a shout out from Seto? What's he doing? He's summoning me? I don't, it's just a shout out. I don't know what it is though. Interesting. I've been called out. You know what? Two can play at that game. Two can play at that game. Hey, so anybody that doesn't know who Seto is, they're an awesome streamer and they do Unity development and they're a robot. And they've got a robot son who is AI generated and is awesome. So feel free to go check them out as well. I don't know what they said about me. Hopefully it was good. we
Hopefully.
yeah, we like Seto around here though. I was hanging out in his chat earlier today for quite a bit of time. How's it going? Pretty good, pretty good. We're almost done with the game design document. Well, like the core bits of it. Most like the mechanics, I'm just kind of like fleshing those out, but it's going pretty good. I feel like I can see this coming to life. I was already starting to look at like some inspiration for title screen, like logo and stuff for the game. So we might dig into that a little bit today too. Hey, Fody, welcome in. It's going great. It's going great. Hey, that was easy. I got to answer 2 for 1 there. Check this out though. Look at that. The golden nerd. Dick Nick. Bet Seto does stuff that Setolix does. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Alright, but I just wanted to share him there. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying about me. But yeah, just working on some game design document stuff, and then I changed the font for this. I was just testing a font. Also, I noticed like I was using a variable font for this, for Inter, and it's all just thin. I've never seen this happen before. And then when I try to activate it, it has regular in brackets, but then like when I choose something, nothing happens. Oh, wait a second. There's variables in here now. I don't even know what optical size means. I've never worked with a variable font inside of Photoshop. Oh, that's cool, but kind of annoying. I'm gonna be real. I rather just have bold, regular. Like, and then when I unselect it, it's like, would you like to change it out? But I can just choose this one, and then I can just change it. A static font. Boom. So, anyways, it is cool, but it's annoying. Like, I don't want to sit there. Oh, let's choose the font variation font weight of plus 333. Don't give me the in-betweens, I'm not that technical. Stop making this about technical design. I want creative design. Let me eyeball it. Nobody's throwing the golden rules in here. Alright, so the boss rush mode unlocks when you beat career mode. Mini games unlock separately. So whenever you encounter a mini game, it unlocks it so that you can go play it from the main menu. Don't know how I'm going to do this, but I will figure it out. Could always go into Illustrator, make your own damn font. No, hard pass. There's millions of fonts out there that I can pick from. I don't need to make my own font. Stylix is looking a little bit blue. He needs support. What happened? Oh, that's the color of his robot guy. Song makes me feel like I'm gonna get friggin' DMCA live for a second there. Gotcha. Yeah, you did get me. You did. I was like, I for some reason I thought maybe his robot's normally not blue, and then I was like, wait a second. It is a little bluer than normal.
What's this fox from? It's so cute.
Oh, I don't know.
Very cute.
The player will experience fourth wall conversation during the tutorial and throughout some of the career advancements. The job board will be available to the player to pick up side quests to complete for additional experience, gear, cogs, and money. All right, Fody. I read the first part of your message and I think I know what you're gonna say. So I don't want to alarm you, Goob, but due to font smoothing and ClickUp URL, it does make your browser look like a bit sus. The C and the I, or the L, kind of merge and make a D. Or is this on my screen only? Oh no, I'm well aware of it, and I kind of feel like they are well aware of it. But no, that's totally fine. It is ClickUp, and sometimes we just gotta deal with what the browser says. But no, it's been alarming from day one. Honestly, I never realized it because like to me, I know it's ClickUp, but on the stream it doesn't look like that. I love it. But no, it's thank you. Thank you for the warning. I think it's stream safe though, right? If you go to clickup.com. Are the companies the thingies about departments or something like game development? Yes. I think I understood what you're saying. Yeah, they're like the different corporation name, like types. So each company will have like a type and kind of a theme. So like the game development company will have more like video game consoles and higher res monitors and stuff around their office. Whereas like a retail holding company would be like 80s style, the big old boxy monitors and stuff. So it's just gonna be kind of aesthetic. Yeah, I've never noticed it until somebody pointed it out. I think when we were doing the Archimist game jam, or I guess the Pirate game jam, and I was working on Archimist. You're gonna name a financial company. All right. Let's hear it. Then you can finally can't just name it IRS. What does IRS stand for? I'll let you expand on that. Because these aren't real places, right? That is clever, but I need an acronym. This game is satire. It is uh comical versions of things, and I think that if I put the actual name IRS in there, it might be a little sus. And if you don't want that, I can reject your points and you can take some time to think. Money takers? That's fine. We can do money takers. A financial company called Money Takers. Why not? That sounds like a club, but we can do that. And I haven't considered fully yet. Um, I was thinking about making like little logos for these to put in game. So we'll see. I sure hope there's not a club out there with that name. Yeah, exactly. No, this is fine. Um, aka IRS. If you would have came up with an acronym for it, I could put like aka IRS or in quotes or whatever. Because like even my cogs, I've given them kind of an acronym. They're called Collectible Office Goal Standards. And then I put in here cogs symbolize the standard milestones or achievements collected during the player's office career. However, finding them is basically an achievement on its own. So these will be unique. Like each cog you collect will be unique and you can sell them. They'll have like different values based on some random number probably. Okay. Job board will be available to players to pick up side quests from other coworkers. Complete for additional experience, gear, cogs, and money. Points spent already. Ooga booga. I said I can refund them. I haven't accepted the change yet. If you want to noodle on it and figure out what you want, I can hit reject and if you come up with something you can do it again. Or I can just keep it there and you can just tell me later. But once it's in game, that's it. Player can collect items throughout their career, which will allow them to combine. You think of something just in case? All right. Allow them to combine into various weapons within their dreams. Items get used up. IRL and crafted in the dream. Well, I'm thinking I guess I should probably make the crafting outside of the dream realm. And maybe I can frame the crafting around oh, this would be a cool weapon idea. And so you craft it IRL and it's like, that would be fun thing to have or whatever. And just like you toss it in the bin, but it stores it in your mind. And then you bring it into the dream realm and you can you get these weapons, like, you can select them. After a weapon is made, the player's character throws away the item, and they store the idea item head for later. Player is in a dream. They can collect and use maybe their crafted weapons for combat. I like this idea. That'd be fun. So it's like if you think of an item, you craft it IRL, then when you're in the dream state, basically the combat or whatever, um, you can like go craft those things. I think that'd be pretty cool. Um, oh, let me see something real quick. Okay. Just realized it's past 1 a.m. Oh no. You have to roll out. All right, Fody. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate you for stopping by. I hope you have a good sleep.
When's the last time you stayed up till 1 a.m.?
I don't remember.
Actually, I don't think it was that
No, I think midnight's
no.
been my cutoff. So,
Yeah.
no, I need my sleep.
I used to stay up till like 3 a.m. regularly, and now midnight is like, wow, it's getting late. I need to go to bed.
Greedy and greedier. Okay. That's good.
Is that a law firm?
It's a financial company. All right, I'm not gonna lie though. Ooga booga. This sounds like a good law firm name where they just you hire them, they just take your money. Would you like to make this a law a law firm instead? I'm dying. Greedy and greedier. If you like any law firm name is like the two partners and their last names. So it's fine if it's a financial company. I think that kind of falls along the same lines. What law firm? Greedy and greedier, they sound like a law firm name. So one of the corporation types is a law firm. So I was saying instead of a financial company, greedy and greedier could be a law firm name. And it's the same concept. They take your money. But every single law firm, if it's not now, it started out. You've never heard of a law firm?
You know what a law firm is?
You don't know what a law firm is, or you've never. I mean, that makes sense. Logistics company, holy shit. You could. You could. You've got if you've got the points for it. It's 2000. Um a lot of lawyers' names have like or their businesses are either like the city that they're in and then like personal injury. Um but let me see.
A lot of law
Like
firms are named like the last name of the lawyer.
right, like Thompson and Green, Davis and Mitchell, Carter, Jameson and West, Peterson and Evans, like it's just
What
like their
is it?
names.
What is it in that in suits?
Uh Pearson Darby Specter or Pearson Specter or I think they renamed it a couple times. Yeah, it's like the law firm names. Name of the law firm. Okay, okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page now. Yeah, like greedy and greedier. It sounds like a law firm. That's hilarious, actually. Bot Monk, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Nelson and Murdoch. Oh, right. Nelson and Murdoch, attorneys at law. That's for Daredevil. I mean, spoiler alert. Just kidding. I'm just
What?
kidding. I did know what a law firm was. I just didn't know those things were called law firms. You learn today. You learn today. It's okay. I did a lot of web development for law firms, and in like the past 5, 6 years or whatever, 7 years.
It's
But
a place where lawyers work.
right, but before that, I never really knew anything about law firms.
Yeah. We learned a lot.
I learned
We
too
learned a
much.
lot. Get
A
it?
lot.
Learned a lot about the law.
I don't have a law degree, so I'm putting together a law soft. It can't be like an actual law firm. It's a law soft because you don't have a degree. I get it.
Oh, I get it. That took me a minute, but I get it.
That was good. Hey, you know what? That was a great way to join in. Thank you. A law limp. uh, yeah. So greedy and greedier is a perfect law firm name. It's witty. It makes sense. Immediately, I thought law firm. Law Flaccid. Oh, like Lake Placid. Law Flaccid. Uh, I don't know why that made me think of that dumb commercial where they were like using friendly insults, like you lent liquor. uh,
How old is that commercial?
I don't know. Let me see. Oh my god, it's one of the top searches. It's not that old. 2011. You cootie queen.
How long ago was 2011?
This is a while ago.
Not that long ago. Was that 13 years?
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, Sonic. It didn't, not from flaccid to liquor. It was law limp. It was just the alliteration. All right. Nothing connected other than the alliteration.
Yes, I believe you. Sounds plausible.
Uh, it's true. I know people I consider people that are younger than that reference. Oh no. uh yeah, I mean I was old enough to know what the jokes were in that commercial and then to remember them still, so
I don't think
yeah.
I know any 11-year-olds.
I think my nieces and nephews are the youngest people I know, and that's about it.
I guess I know a baby. The youngest
True,
person I
true.
know. I know a single baby. One, just one,
Yeah, she's right here.
right there.
A little
I
baby
guess I know
dog.
two babies.
Babies aren't people, they're babies.
Babies are people. Maybe. They're just little people.
You know what? They're not conscious people, but they are people. Um, dated, yeah. I just had my 31st birthday this year, so I'm rising the ranks into adulthood. I'm finally a baby adult, so I'm not a person yet. My excuse. I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby. How
Uh,
can you expect me to have a job? I'm just a baby.
autosave slot. There will be. You're being way more organized than I am with almost any project I work on.
That's a
uh,
secret. He just does the game design doc and doesn't do development.
all right. Listen here. You don't need to call me out. All right. I've made one game design document that I didn't make the game for. But yeah, no, I try to be. I went to college for game design, and I learned that if I if I put everything down on paper, in this case, whatever this is, then I'm more likely to accomplish it because I can take this and I can create action items, and then I can do like a board of tasks and stuff, which makes everything bite sized rather than just jumping right into a project. And like this helps me know if this game is going to be good or not. And the fact that like when you're working on it, you get excited. You're like, oh, this would be cool. This would be cool. That's kind of like, hey, I can do this. Um, because at least I'll play it. So I think the important thing is make games for yourself, and you'll be surprised. There's some people that are kind of like you that will enjoy the game too. Where do you learn game design? Am I too old for that? No, I feel like I have experience but no training. I hate to say it, but I can't recommend formal college for game design. Um, it, I have my bachelor's, but I feel like everything I learned in college I could have learned from just taking like courses and learning how to make a video game. I think the most important thing is community and finding people who like to make video games as well. But like former training, you can get a degree or like do it online. It's just too expensive, I think. Like if you want to do indie game dev, I would just go like self-taught resources, udemy.com. I've learned quite a bit from Udemy, YouTube, obviously, free resources. Um, but more importantly, just make stuff. So that's my biggest thing is just make things. Like I've got a website, averagegamestudio.com, and you can see I'm an advocate for just making stuff. Join a game jam, throw yourself in the deep end, learn how to swim, and just make video games. Like I don't do this for a living though, so I don't know how good that advice is for making money with video games, but this is a good start, I think. And there's no real proper training. Like if you're going to go get some proper training, my biggest advice is project management. Learn how to do project management because like 60% of a game is project management and making sure that you keep things organized and on task, and the rest of it is development and art and music, which are other cool things, but you can also get people to help you with that. Nobody's going to help you organize it. Nobody's going to help you manage the project. Not for cheap anyways. Can't recommend formal college for anything, right? Right, Sherlock? Unless you're trying to be a lawyer or a doctor, right?
Unless you like really like being in a lot of debt, then go ahead.
Yeah. To be totally transparent, my college cost me upwards of $80,000, and I graduated in 2014. I still have like 50,000 in student loan debt, so it never goes away. It feels like, and I'm not even a game designer. I'm not even working in the industry. I'm a web developer, and I make websites and I design graphics for a living. So
Oh, and everything you learned is out of date now.
right, and everything I learned is out of date. Um, I learned Unreal Development Kit, and let's see. Remember, I said I graduated in 2014, so Unreal Engine for release date. There you go. A fucking month before I graduated. A month before I graduated, the brand new game engine got released. I spent 2.5 years learning Unreal Development Kit. My wife's a clinical project manager. Ooh, she runs drug studies. I try to get her to manage my projects, and she just yells at me.
Sometimes that's what you need.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, I've got a muse. The other voice you hear, this is Stellar Frog. She tells me when I'm being ridiculous, and she's like, "Does that really need to be? Does that need to be in the game? Come on, really farts?" So like, you need somebody to question you and help you keep things organized, but you do need to set boundaries when somebody's going to be helping you. Be like, "Hey, you can't yell at me. I don't learn that way. I'm just a baby." Yeah, no, she's doing it right. Project management is supposed to be yelling. But most skills are transferable. You learned how to think. No, I learned that before I joined college. I did all my college online. I'm a self-taught game developer. I'm self-taught web developer. Um, like I started making games when I was 14. As a matter of fact, there is a video on my YouTube channel. It's actually, I think it's even a VOD, like a video on Twitch. Fatal Destiny. I made that when I was 14. So yeah, like again, I have a hard time recommending like college, but for some people it's good. If you need an organized way to learn, I think it's a great way. But there's a lot of stuff if you're a self-starter, if you can sit down and uh watch videos and stuff for a couple hours, like for me, I need to be doing something with it, so it needs to be kind of a walkthrough. Um, but like here's a great example of like my learning. This game, Archimist, my first time ever using Godot. And I built this like totally in 3 months. And the game was complete in 2 weeks. It was playable. It had objectives and everything. It was playable mostly after 2 weeks. And like I learned how to use the game engine like a week or two before I started making this game. I got halfway through a survivor's course and abandoned it, and then I just started making something. And I think that's like the more important thing is just making stuff. My wife would be like, only farts. Also, that sounds like a kink site.
More
Only
farts.
farts. I know a guy with a doctorate in game design. I don't know if he'd recommend it. Yeah, like I said, I have a bachelor's in game design and I don't really recommend it. I think the biggest thing that I took away from that entire course was project management and organizing my thoughts. But at the same time, I was also the one we were supposed to make like a lemonade stand, and then we were supposed to track. It was supposed to be like a simulation and tracking it through a spreadsheet and all this crap. I just made software to do it. I just wrote a piece of software to do this hypothetical lemonade stand with the parameters and stats that they wanted me to do because I learned VB.net back in high school. And I was like, here's my lemonade stand. Look, real time. Look, we can adjust our starting uh our starter money or whatever and see how it affects over time and show the proof that if you have money to start a lemonade stand, you're going to be more successful than somebody starting with nothing and blah blah blah. Like college. Sounds like a 14-year-old game. Fatal Destiny, ugh, no scope. Yeah, it is a 14-year-old's game. Look at it like this. Recruiters have a stack of resumes. A degree will keep you in the stack. The rest get pitched in the wastebasket, but it's still a giant stack. Yeah, and I think that having a degree does separate you. Uh, but they're also looking for people with experience. And I've gotten more jobs and contracts and projects from my experience and proof that I know what I'm doing than a piece of paper that says I went to school for it. But again, that's just me. So like it's all how you want to learn, to be honest. 80K for something that you don't have a use for is daunting. Exactly. That's why I can't recommend it. It's just yeah, I just can't. Like just make a video game. Go to itch.io/jam. Pick one. Look, this one has $2,000 prize pool. Look, it starts in 2 months. You can start right now. Start learning a game, use Game Maker, use Godot, use Unity, use Unreal Engine, use whatever you want. RPG Maker XP, which is what I started. And go make a boss fight. Go practice making a single boss fight. And you have a chance to win 750 bucks. You can use that 750 bucks and invest it and save it. And then keep working a full-time job because indie game dev is tough. But yeah, I would just, I don't know. To buy beer. Oh, invest. Right, right, right. Yeah, Sonic. I will tell people that. And it's just like, it sucks. I wish I wasn't paying that still. That's why I framed my degree and I hung it up on my wall to remind me not to make stupid mistakes ever again. Ah. Anyways, rant over. The player can save and load their progress in career mode. There can be 5 save states, so you can have 5 different characters. We'll call them slots. Uh, Meaning there can be 5 characters. How many classes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was the point of that. There will be 1 autosave slot that saves during the current career run.
Oh, look. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got my 2 different color warglaves, and so does this guy.
Hey.
They're different colors, but what are the chances?
Well, Demon Hunters. What is this site? Well, don't look at the URL. But it's called ClickUp. So hashtag not a sponsor, hashtag wish they would sponsor me, hashtag absolutely love ClickUp. But I'm using the free version and it offers everything I need from like boards to lists. I've even got a whiteboard here where I'm going to start using this to mind map the character stats and abilities stuff. No, no, it's not that, Sherlock. um, but yeah, I mean, Obsidian's pretty good. I don't really like Markdown that much. I'm not really, I'm more of a like a WYSIWYG kind of guy. But you can like you can do documents with all these different tabs and pages and notes. You can reference things. So like if I click into my classes, I can see all the different sub pages here and I can go into them. You can link tasks or you can link this doc to another task or another doc. Like it's got AI to help you summarize things. Like you can start paying for some of the premium features,
The
the,
premium features?
the premium features. But no, I love ClickUp. Does it sync across things? Yeah, they have a downloadable app and stuff too. So you don't have to do it just from the browser. You can get the app for it. You can connect it to Google Drive and stuff if you use that. It connects to your calendar and stuff. Like, I might dox myself, so I apologize to future me. But like if you go to like the home page, you can see like agendas and like the calendars if you connected it, which I don't since I show this stuff on stream. Um, you can like create lists and lineups for things to do. You can write a stand up of things that were completed. I mean, maybe this will do it. No updates in the last 7 days. It doesn't recognize all my docs as an update. That's so sad. But you can change it to be like a traditional stand up. We can do like we can do past 7 days. Yeah, no updates. So as long as you're updating and using tasks and not just docs, like it'll recognize those things. That's interesting that it doesn't actually do the docs though. It's weird. But yeah, and you can create folders and you can have different lists inside of them. Like I have different game projects and then you've got different views for this. So you can use like the Kanban boards. It's yeah, so like the Trello part would be like this one, Sonic. So it's just different views. I prefer like the list view when I'm working on tasks. And then you can like pin your current stuff to the bottom. So like I got my doc pin down here, or like the main task where I can like set deadlines and all that stuff. And then the doc's like right there in there, which is also on the sidebar. I think if you link to it. don't know why I linked to ClickUp specifically. Must be that doc. But yeah, it's just really cool. Like I love using ClickUp. I advocate for it, but I, I've only scratched the surface of it. It's great for teams and stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, I use it professionally and for projects now. I used to just use Trello. So if that sells you on it, hope it helps. Uh, Otherwise, make sure you clip that and send it to ClickUp for my sponsorship, please. And granted, you can use like Google Docs to do this kind of thing. Like now they've added tabs. So, like if I go create a new doc here, check this out. Look at this. They added tabs. So you can like write stuff in here and have a totally different page. What? What? Just email them. Can I please has a license? They don't even have to give me the paid version of it. Just let me just like give me money and I'll do an ad slot like that every once in a while. $2,000 a month. Okay. Key objects in the game. Okay, this is tough because there's going to be a lot of stuff. So, we'll do office, decor, and environments. You will make you points for it for 2 hours. What? Back from your yummy dinner. What'd you eat? Don't forget to add red swing line stapler. Oh, there's definitely gonna be a red stapler. Even in my game, Key the Board Warrior, there was a stapler. Yeah, yeah, I'll have talking points for 2 hours on ClickUp. I could do it. I'd go through and I would like go through each and every cool thing you can have. And they give me the pro version. Oh, then we could start digging into way more features. And pork chop sounds delicious. Oh, one of my all-time favorite meals. You can quote me on this. Fried pork chops, lumpy mashed potatoes and gravy. Got to keep some chunks of potatoes in there with corn. Mm, mm, love it. Computers, doors. I feel like this section is kind of pointless because, well, maybe not. No, this is good. These are the objects that are going to be in the game that can be like messed with. Trash bins. Would it be easier if I just like put these in like a list like this? Take up less room. Also, I haven't even like look at this. You see this horizontal rule here? Like you can do a slash and look at all the options you have. You can highlight things, you can do this whole thing with the ClickUp AI. You can add like custom styles, markdown if you're into the Obsidian style. You can format everything. You can put links to stuff. You can embed things into it. You work with other software. Boom, Google Sheets right in your documents here. You need a Vimeo video. You can import that too. Figma because you're a designer. Boom. Just we lost him for ClickUp. No. Cheese toasties for life. What's a cheese toasty?
Sounds good.
Is that
Like grilled cheese?
like a grilled cheese? Oh my god, I make a mean grilled cheese. Stellar Frog makes a meaner grilled cheese though, off of my recipe. But just saying.
Off of your recipe. It's just regular grilled cheese with spices.
Yeah, secret spices. Fuck,
Secret.
fuck Vimeo. They're doing a good job. We hate them for it. I'm just kidding. I like Loom. Can we get Loom embeds in here? Oh my god, we can get Loom embeds in here. Loom is my favorite one. All right, I'm done with that. All right.
Man, we should have bought stuff to make grilled cheese. I was thinking about grilled cheese earlier today.
Wait, is a cheese toasty a quesadilla? 'Cause we can make quesadillas too. So wait, when did who become a frog? Who? April? She's always been a frog.
Always been a frog.
Where is it? She's right there. She's the frog. Oh, cheese toasties are grilled cheese. Okay.
On all levels except physical, I am a frog.
Oh my god, she's a frog.
How does it feel? Would you still love me if I literally was a frog?
Yes.
Would you take care of me?
Yeah.
What would you put in my little enclosure?
I don't know. I'd have to research it.
Would you put me in a cage, like a thing, a terrarium, or would you let me free roam around your house?
Well, it depends. If you stay out of the toilets, you can free roam. Oh.
Thank you. It's good to know.
Yeah, anything.
Just in case.
And if you
Just in,
could talk, you bet we're making your TikTok.
just in case I ever get like hexed by a witch or something. You never know.
If she was a frog, she'd probably pee in your hand. Probably.
I wouldn't be able to help it. It's a reflex.
Okay. All right. Okay. What are things that we can interact with? Office doors. Sorry, office decor, computers, doors, trash bins, office supplies, um, coworkers. I need like a picture of an office. What other things? Oh, fridge, sink, printer, fax machine. This is this is not an extensive list. Exhaustive list? Extensive? This isn't the full list of things. Um Looks really cool. Oh, vending machines. Just trying to think. I can put this into a tab group or into a tab or a sidebar. Yeah.
A what? Which one?
Something. I was reading all the options. Interact with frames? Not a terrible idea. I think we're gonna do custom paintings and stuff too. Pictures slash posters. Oh my god, we're gonna have motivational posters.
Oh, yes.
Let me put that in the notes.
A frog, and it's like, hop to it.
That's funny. Motivational posters. Motivational posters. That is funny as hell. I don't know why. It just is. No, I lose my table of contents. There we go. Did she say what? I'm not saying that.
Oh my god.
There's not gonna be any hawks, alright? Well, there's blood in this one.
If you can dream it, you can hop to it.
What?
Like, if you can dream it, you can do it.
Oh my gosh. Meme posters. Coffee machine. Oh, sticky notes. The job board, obviously. What does this do? Oh, this is awesome. Hey, we got a stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Oh, Ooga Booga, I bet you've been dying to use those ones. Ooh. Will the player know what is interactable, or is it search on your own time? I haven't really thought about that yet. Oh, that's a good question, Sonic. So you know, like in games, whenever you like you hover over something and you can like see the outline. I was thinking about that.
That's a good idea.
Shooting hoops with these stretches. Don't no, don't squish my emote. Don't squish the stare emote. Who do you think you are? Oh, a little neck stretch in here. Oh. Also, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Anybody that can hear me? Oh, my neck hurts. But also make sure you posture check your self. Oh, that was a good stretch. Oh, I'm not gonna pop my neck. Gotta spend the points, man. Oh, now you just have a squish stare emote. Great. Let's get that hydrate going on. I find it more fun to not know what we can do as a player. Yeah, me too. And I think like that's why I want the pogs to be something that you can search for. The thing is though, is like I have to teach the player that they need to search for things, and I think that's fun. So like maybe you accidentally throw something away and you have to like dig through the waste bin like as part of the tutorials. Like, oh, I need like fuck this, I'm out of here. It's Thursday, I need those things. You know, like that meme.
Maybe your boss is like, here, throw this away for me. And then they're like, actually, wait, no, I need that. And I need you to dig through the trash and get it for me.
Right, right. Something silly like that that would just make sense. Oh my gosh, whiteboards. Oh yes. I wanna see if I can allow the player to draw. Like I want a drawing mini game. Uh sorry. Nope, that's not what I stop hiding. Thank you. Okay. Uh who are they? Where are they? Tobogus. They have this office game that I want to play. Date night. This is really neat. They literally made an office game, and one of the tasks, like I think it was in the video, the computer screen, you have to go to the computer screen and like write emails, and then it tells you what to type, and you have to type it like a typing game, and
That's fun.
send the emails. And I'm like, that would be fun to make. So I definitely want to like do something like that. Let me give him a shout out too. I've been following them quite a bit. They like to call me Turbo Goob. So if you're ever hanging out there and you hear Turbo Goob, that's me. Also known as the average goob. Yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking like the interactions, not showing them what to do would be good. But teaching them that they need to search for stuff, because that's how you're gonna find the cogs. Holy shit, I work in an office writing emails. Why do you why do I want to play a game in my spare time that puts me right back there? Because it's ironic. That's why.
Maybe they're snarky emails and actually you're typing it from like your coworker's computer.
Right, you're gonna be doing shenanigans. I'm not saying like you actually need to be doing it, but there's think like WarioWare, where they're just or like Among Us, where they're just like little tasks that you can do. That sounds better than average. Well, like you, Spot Monk, we're both turbo users. And I was in their chat and they're like, "Oh, dang it. I was answering Goob's question, but we're running ads." And I'm like, I have turbo, and they're like, turbo goob, not an average goob. And then it just stuck. Ironic. That's one word for it. Because Sherlock Holmes, this is a survivor style game. Yeah, okay. The survivor style game.
I don't know why you pretend you don't like standing.
Oh, I hate standing. Oh gosh, standing sucks. We got to redeem from Stellar Frog to stand, so we're gonna stand.
You always stand way longer than the timer. You love it. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a good use of the points. You
I
know,
got so many points.
the scary thing is I was gonna stand like at the beginning of stream, and I'm like, somebody's gonna redeem the standing.
It's gonna be me.
All right, let's put the stand timer on. I'm making a stand for 15 minutes. You can write the email and not use punctuation.
You
Well,
write the email and then you get to choose how you sign off.
right,
It'd be
it'd be
like
like ad libbed.
eat shit.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. But the main core concept of the game is survivors, combat, and stuff. And then there's gonna be like the RPG side of it. Is that an old guy?
Or right there.
No. Oh, it's totally a different tab now. That's interesting. I don't like Office Pie. I don't
What?
like the name of it makes me think of like American Pie, and I shouldn't be clicking on these images. Zombies in the office. Oh my gosh. All right. When I was an
Wait.
intern, I put intern extraordinaire in my email signature, and the CEO did not find it funny.
Wow. No sense of humor. Why does it even matter?
Oh my god.
Unless you're emailing clients, it literally doesn't matter.
Since then, I've tried others like Snark Master and Research Captain. Oh my gosh. No, you didn't. I'm just saying, even if it's relatable to real life, you can make it fun. Yeah, that's the point of this, is we have like all these mini games and like inspiration for mini games and stuff. So like money laundering, pickpocketing, like washing money. Like you literally wash money. You got to clean it because
Dirty.
your boss needs you to. Hey, clean this money for me. Okay. Walking the CEO's dog. A hot dog eating contest. Oh, these are mini games. None of those names stuck. I can imagine. Did you try putting in uh chief intern? Be part of that C-suite? Yeah, no, 100%. The intern extraordinaire is pretty funny, and the
It
fact that
is
that
pretty
wasn't funny to
funny.
them, I feel bad for them.
Yeah, how sad. How sad must they be to not think that's funny?
Especially for a marketing company, you would think that would be acceptable, actually.
Don't you want creative people working at your marketing company?
I know I would.
I would.
Did I put office chairs in here? Let's do chairs as something you can interact with. Boxes. Okay, so those are just some things you can interact with. How does the player interact with these objects? The player can search, move, and initiate mini games with most of these. I was going to say computers, objects throughout the career mode during IRL. We're going to be calling this Dream and IRL for now until I can figure something out, and that may stick. Just throwing this out there because it's an office game. Shitting on Deborah's desk should be a mini game, like a boss. What's a boss? Did I just say something bad? You would think that old froggy, but alas, they hamper my ever burgeoning creativity. I'm stifled. Well, come work at Pyramid Financial. The more people you sign up, the more you make. It's one of the company names in this game. A bouse. You should use CNO, Chief Naming Officer.
Hmm.
That's a great one.
You
Lonely. Yeah,
should
yeah.
should start doing like little stinker.
Little stinker.
Little stinker.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know what video you're talking about. Yeah, like a boss. Wait, I didn't realize Seth Rogen was in this. Like a boss. Dr. Corporate, like a boss. Oh, I love that song. Lonely Island was like I really enjoyed listening to it when it like first came out because I was much younger. And then as I got older, I'm like, it's so cringe, but it's still catchy.
I never liked Lonely Island. I thought they were really cringe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they definitely are, but he was really good in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I really liked him in that. He was cringe in Parks and Rec though. The park ranger that just yells a lot. In the game, you should have that position. The chief naming officer. Mm, I feel like I feel like I have too many already. Like these are the different levels. Instead of team lead, maybe? No. No, I can't. Maybe it can be a custom title that you would. Oh, custom titles. Custom titles in the RPG setup. Game mechanics. RPG. We have custom naming. Not custom titles, but like unlockable titles. That would be a good one. But make it always an NPC. Yeah, but even that, that's a good idea is having like unlockable titles like in World of Warcraft. You do something, you get a title. And so you can have like where is it? God, this game design document's getting massive. Okay. So you'll have like your current job position and then maybe you can have like so it'd be like intern and then in quotes underneath it would be like chief naming person or whatever. That'd be funny. So I'm going to put this under here, unlockable titles, i.e. chief naming officer, i.e. the best intern. What was it? Intern extraordinaire? I steal that? How do you spell extraordinaire? Extraordinaire. That was close. Brooklyn Nine-Nine changed how you felt about him? What do you mean? In a negative way? Because I really liked him in that. Yeah, vanity titles. It's a great way to put this. So maybe we call them vanity titles. Yeah, like a nickname based on what you do. So like like as an intern, if you get caught like enough times, but without going to HR or whatever, maybe you can unlock a custom title like that. Shit. Wait, what? Sure, you took a shit idea and made it fun. What do you mean? It wasn't a shit idea. This is what we do here. We bounce ideas around. It's like let's say it's like Tetris. It's like Pong or Brick Break. I didn't come up with it on my own, but we can workshop it because I'm trying to like think in terms of my game. So yeah, we're just workshopping. Achievements for doing things like a boss. Felt negative about him from SNL, and then it changed to positive 99. Okay. I was gonna say Spot Monk, like that made me like him a lot. And I was like, oh no, did he do something wrong? Like, did I miss something? Because yeah, like his SNL and like even the Lonely Island stuff was like eh, very questionable, but like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it started out kind of like a YouTube character that he had, and then it evolved into something respectable. It was really cool. I really liked it. What was this game called? Suits, a business RPG. Ah, business RPG. Kind of cool. I like this. That game maker interface. Or sorry, RPG maker. Achievements. So I've thought about achievements. I'm gonna add them onto this because it's kind of almost a given. But I was thinking about like the cogs, and I was like, these are kind of like the achievements, but they're not. So I think adding achievements would be good. I will add them. Achievements are a lot of fun. I like achievements. And then if I get this game on Steam, which is the goal, then we could add Steam achievements. Robitussin, MD in the house. What's going on? Just finished reorganizing your desk? Nice. I love reorganizing my desk. I just looked at my desk to see how clean it was. It's pretty clean. I like to keep my desk clean, clutter-free space. Also, my 3 monitor setup here takes up most of my desk, so I don't have much room. Bought a floor stand for your PC so you can make space for another monitor. Dude, I have a standing desk, so I had to get like a mount for my computer, but that was game changer. Like the amount of space you get from your desk, and I've got a monitor mount. So like it just gives you so much space when you don't have your computer on your desk. I used to have my PC and then my 2 monitors. Then I got the mount for my desk. Now I've got the 3 monitors set up, and it's like I'm in a freaking command center. That's awesome though. Yeah, don't put it on carpet, whatever you do. Yeah, I've got a big one too. I've got the Legion T3, like I think it's medium size actually. It's bigger than any computer I've had though. Nice. So you just reclaimed all of your desk basically. You have room for your keyboard and stuff now. You've been watching Linus Tech Tips? Man, I haven't watched that in a long time. He did make me want to do like PC building and stuff. I bought the iFixit kit. And I started building a Frankenstein computer, and then I realized that I just don't have the patience. Interesting. I type in business game and it's that game. Yes, don't put it on carpet. I need somewhere to put my mics, MIDI, my interface, monitors, model, golden hind ship, emotional support potato, my candle, my candy jar, these old cans of sparkling water. Throw away the cans of sparkling water that are empty. And your notebooks. Yeah, I've got on my desk right now, I've got my Stream Deck, which isn't even fucking working right now. So that's fun. I've got my iPad. I've got Ezio holding my Xbox controller. He's holding my Xbox controller. I've got a sound bar. I've got my drinks. I've got my phone on a phone case holder thing. And a little pen organizer. Oh, yeah. I'm rocking it. And then my mic, it's just this. Like, I've just got the Elgato Wave. So I don't have an interface or anything. It's all mounted. My computer's mounted to my desk. My monitors are mounted. I've got a light. This light up here is mounted to my desk. Like, it's clean. It's clean. Use a drafting table as your desk? That's legit. 3 feet deep and 4.5 feet long. My desk is 72 inches long and about 3.5 feet deep, maybe. So I've got a huge ass desk. Does you said drafting table? Does that shit like pop up? I can't compete in a desk measuring contest. Oh, all right. The standing timer is out, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off, and I'm gonna stand for a little bit more. Stellar Frog's right. I love standing, so didn't used to. 150 pounds ago, I would be begging to sit back down. Let's see. Interactions. Back to this. With most of the objects throughout the career mode. Okay. There'll be an introduction to how you can interact via the tutorial. Certain objects. Spelled objects weird. This one doesn't. I don't even know how that would work logistically with monitor mounts. Well, that's what I was thinking. Like some drafting desks have like a separate like thing that raises up, and then like there's still the desk in the back. That would be cool, so that you could like do like if you had like an iPad and you wanted to have like mounted space or something, or you're doing like actual drawing or something. Oh, that'd be cool. Does it have like the built-in blueprint like scales and all that stuff into it? Hey! Granger, welcome in. How was stream? I'm gonna go ahead and snooze this ad break real quick. How was stream? What'd you end up working on today? What? I don't like standing. What kind of progress did you make? Okay. You got your UI working using the UI toolkit? Oh, that's legit. Also, for anybody that doesn't know, Granger Devs just started streaming, well, like 2 months ago. Oh my god, has it been 2 months already? I was gonna say just started streaming and then realized that it's probably been closer to 2 months.
No, it
A
can't
month?
have been.
A month and a half. Holy cow, Granger. That is amazing. But if you guys don't know who Granger Devs is, um, he's an awesome guy. He does Unity game dev, and he's slowly bringing me over to the Unity side. Not for like full-time Unity or whatever, but like I'm going to explore it. I'm very curious about the UI builder. And so if you're interested in Unity as well, go check him out. Another game dev who streams, you say? Right, Robotussin, head over there and check him out. He's really cool. He's got 2 cats that are bigger than like I was gonna say me, but that would be too big. They're bigger than my head. I got a big head.
Imagine if they were bigger than you. That'd be a
Nah.
big cat.
But he has 2 Maine Coons who are absolutely adorable, and he has a camera on them like the whole time. Just gonna throw the stream team app their way. Oh, I mean, he is an indie game dev. Granger, I'll just say it. I love being part of the indie game dev team. Great group of people. Lots of game devs. Lots of projects not being completed. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Corporate game? Yeah, this is listen, everyone. I'm making a very unique style game here. You go look for corporate office games, you're not going to find any. Nobody's making fun of corporation.
Not a single person.
Like, I mean, there's the Suits RPG, but there's literally nothing. Yeah, Robitussin, what kind of links do you want to post? Let me permit you. There you go. You got 60 seconds. Go. Vet game dev as well. I got out of the industry because it was too much political stuff. Wait, you work for don't you work did you wait, don't you still work for a game company? I guess technically it's not really. It's yeah. I want to stream, but I feel like I'm boring myself. Oh, by yourself? Spot Monk, that's why I bring somebody on with me.
He forces me.
I force her. I force you?
He's like, get in Discord now. I'm streaming. That's usually how it happens. I'm just kidding.
I don't say that.
I'm just kidding.
Nah, you know what? Here's the thing, Spot Monk. I think I'm boring too. But when you're genuinely interested in what you're doing on stream, people will think you're interesting. That's just all it is. Like, just do something you love doing on stream, and then you won't be bored. And then you, in turn, probably won't be boring to people joining in to see what you're doing.
And there's like a statistic that, you know, most people are like compatible with 1 in every 16 people. Like you will find people who want to watch you. They exist and they're out there.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why everyone's sitting here in my chat right now. I'm just working on a game design document, shooting the shit. But sometimes that's all we need at the end of the day. We just need to hang out. Do a lot of staring at your screen trying to figure out how I want something to code, how you want to code something. Yeah, that's what I started doing. Probably because I
Just
don't
say
make
your
game
thoughts
docs.
out loud.
Yeah, just talk. What you're thinking, just say it out loud. Like I learned Godot on stream. I learned art on stream. I actually have a whole blog for Key the Board Warrior, and I need to go replace the videos for it. Uh but this entire I have an entire blog dedicated to me learning how to make art, like hand drawn art and stuff. And I go through and I talk about all the courses and stuff. And this is all I did. I just drew stuff on stream, went through a course off a monitor. They just saw what I was making. And it was fun for me. Like, honestly, I didn't care if people were there because I was having fun. And that's really what got me started is I just, Stellar Frog wanted to watch me play Elden Ring. And I was like, why don't I just stream it? And she's like, okay. And so that was back in May, and here we are. I just been streaming quite a bit. It's like part-time, full-time kind of. It's an ed tech company. Okay, yeah. So it's not technically like the gaming industry. That makes sense. Dang, that's right, Granger. I forgot, man. You got the game dev history.
Did you start streaming in May?
Yeah.
It's been that long already?
May 26th. Yeah, I think I started
Dang, it's
streaming
been
May
like
26th.
5 months.
Yep. We've got some people in here that have sub badges since then too. Like Granger's a 4-month sub badge.
I don't know, like time's all weird this year. I don't know what's going on.
I'm here for the thousands of dollars you owe me. Okay. Okay. You can talk to my attorney, greedy and greedier. Just kidding. Do you need to be game devs to fill out the form? Um, yeah, game development needs to be the primary content. Yeah, Robitussin said that. I stare at the wall in my shower thinking about shit I want to code and then not doing it. At least you're taking showers, right? Hey, thank you for the hydrate and posture check. You just wasted your points. I'm standing. I can't posture check. But anyone that's listening, if you're sitting like a shrimp, sit up. Time's going fast this year for sure. Yeah, it is.
It's been a really weird year.
Not on Twitch. No, the shower cam is a separate site. Forgot what I was gonna say in here. All right. I'm standing too because I just finished streaming and I've been sitting all day. Oh man. Me too. I'm still streaming, but I've been sitting all day. Yeah, so like anything game dev related, like I'm working on game design docs, but I've also worked on art in my streams. I've worked on actual game development, level design, just anything that has to do with game dev and stuff. But yeah, I feel like it needs to be like the primary content. I do play games on my stream because I'm a human and I can't be working 24/7.
Not with that attitude.
Okay. You're playing Minecraft Dungeons? I forgot you were standing. Oh, no, I'm still standing. Still standing. Or my chair's broken. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're getting close to end time actually. I'm not gonna lie. Um so let's see here. Interactions. There'll be an introduction to how you can interact via the tutorial, the toot at the beginning of the game. Oh, some objects will have unique interactions and can be collected or moved to reveal a collectible. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. All right, so we've got everything all figured out. Oh my god, did I only start here? Oh no, I did all this. Oh, okay. I was like, did I only write like 4 things today in 2 hours? No. I wrote all the primary mechanics out. All of them, plus the objects and interactions. Oh yeah, dude, this doc is starting to look like an actual game design doc now. Granted, it's all bulleted. It's not organized with proper headings and stuff, but yeah, this is taking shape to be quite the document. So when I need to refer to anything, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create cards for each of these things as tasks, and then I'm going to make like subtasks for them so that I can keep track and actually make these events and stuff. And then there's gonna be different uh what are they called, mini games. I'm gonna make different tasks for all the mini games and kind of like detail those out. So this is gonna be pretty organized. I'm hoping. But yeah, it's becoming a book. Yeah, we can actually see the stats on that. Just this document, this page alone, you're looking at 18 minutes of reading time. 2,300 words. That's a chapter. That's a chapter in a book. And I've written a book. Hear me out. Oh, I didn't mean to click on it. I'm waiting for it to open. It's my book. Hang on. I was just making sure Scrivener was still installed. It's not even opening. Now I'm scared. What are you using to blur? Magic. Oh yeah, this would have just spoiled the hell out of my book if I accidentally opened this up. Why is everything so zoomed in? Holy moly. Woo! There's some spoilers in there. All right. Uh it's it's actually just a filter. So I have a desktop scene that has a blur effect over it. So it's my desktop, but it's over all of my windows. So then I can just hit a key combo here and blur everything. So that way you can still see like all the important stuff. But then it turns my content into questionable things sometimes, like this one. It's spine, I swear. It's spine. So sometimes it makes things worse than they appear, but it's a pretty cool little thing. And I just use like the built-in OBS. They've got like a collection of custom filters you can use. All right, so next up on the game design doc for Rise of the Intern, we'll be working on the story. I can define this though. Technology. Godot. We'll do game engine. Godot. Art is going to be iPad plus Procreate. I guess it's actually going to be iPad, Procreate, and Photoshop. I use Photoshop for like compiling the art and everything. Audio, I'm gonna use Audacity for mixing and recording. Do I do my own art? Yes. Yes, I actually just started learning art this year and like digital hand drawn art and stuff. And so I've been exploring making my own game art. And it's good enough. You know, it does what I need it to do and it's consistent for the most part. So I figure why not? Uh Animation, I'm probably going to be using Godot in-app, not inappropriate, in-app and Spine 2D. Um, can't lie, I'm a bit excited about working with the UI toolkit now that I've figured out how to get connected to code. And Unity 6 tomorrow, I know. That's actually pretty exciting. Spine's expensive? I don't know. I don't think so, is it? 369 for professional. But no, it's not really, right? Oh shit. Yeah, I've got the professional one, but it just essential is not too bad. It's weird that it doesn't let you do all the physics constraint stuff, but for the most part, when you're using spine, you don't even need all those. You just need to do the rest of it. But yeah, it can get expensive, but right now it's only $69. So if you're feeling spicy and want to learn animation, spine's a lot of fun. That was another thing that I learned this year too. Yeah, Granger, I'm gonna have to go back and watch your VOD if you keep those, so I can see your UI connecting and stuff. Because obviously, a UI without the game data is nothing, right? So that'd be cool to see. Okay, so the game engine, art, audio, animation. I guess project management. Click up. All right, chill. Hardware requirements. Hell if I know. And then I can include any of the dependencies once I actually build this document out. Oh, another thing about ClickUp is not that. You can export. So you can save it as a PDF, HTML, Markdown for you Obsidian users, or you can just print it. So, anyways. You're working on publishing the VOD now? All right, cool, cool. I'm gonna have to go back and look at them. All right, that's actually gonna be it for today. So, oh, that was quite a bit, to be honest. Let's go find a raid target. Who can we raid? Dang, Seto stopped doing game dev. I was finally gonna get my revenge. I can still get my revenge. My gosh, Cricket's been going for almost 10 hours. All right. Let's see it. What's I can drop you off at Fern. How frequently do you stream? Well, Spot Monk, if you check out my recent streams, I've been streaming way too much. I've been streaming every day actually for like the past week. But at least minimum like 3 days a week usually. I try for like Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, usually. I had a schedule, but I just couldn't stick to it consistently. But if you ever look around at 7 p.m. Eastern time, that's usually when I go live. But yeah, so yeah, thank you for hanging out today, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and raid Freshwater Fern. They are part of the indie game dev community. They're awesome. They're working on a new game, uh, which is like based in medieval times. She's calling it the underwear game for now, so you can guess it's pretty funny. But game looks great. They use Game Maker. I've used Game Maker basically my whole life, so I love hanging out there. And I will be live again, most likely Friday. We'll probably do a Friday stream. I do want to keep working on the story and get some stuff done for this, and maybe start prototyping things by like Sunday. So that would be nice. But thank you all for hanging out again. I will catch you later. Please go share the love. Tell them Goop sent you. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here, Spot Monk. Thanks, Granger. Thank you, Sonic, for hanging out. Sherlock Holmes. Appreciate you, bud. And I will see you later. Bye.